Alright, so I'm going to be doing a review of another DC book, Birds of Prey Megadeath. This is the first volume in Kelly Thompson's new Birds of Prey run. And I know this was also sent to me by my friend Chris. Chris, thank you once again. And people have been asking me why I haven't been doing a lot of DC reviews. It's not because I don't like DC, it's just that I'm using the DC books that Chris has been sending me sparingly, because the Marvel and independent to DC ratio is kind of off. But I understand Chris is going to be sending me some more DC in the near future, so I'm trying to balance out and use them sparingly, because I am very excited to read a lot of these DC books. Yeah. So let's get started with the review, because I've been dying to read this. In fact, I almost bought this at the same place I bought Five Ghosts and Giants. I actually picked up the book and was about to buy it. I was like, nah, I got a feeling someone else got this for me. And Chris, thank you, bottom of my heart, thank you for these books, as always. So, a couple reasons why I was excited to read this new Birds of Prey run. One, Kelly Thompson is quickly becoming one of my favorite writers in comics right now. She did the phenomenal Black Widow run that I absolutely was like, yeah. And I'm also excited to read her Scarlet comic in trade. And I was also like, man, I know Joshua Williamson's going to be writing the G.I. Joe book, which is cool. Man's doing a lot of things. I don't know how he's spinning so many plates. But I was really kind of hoping Kelly Thompson would be the main writer for G.I. Joe. That was my kind of hope, was that it was that she was going to be taking over G.I. Joe. But, maybe she'll get G.I. Joe after Joshua Williamson's like, I can't do all of this in DC too. Please help. Yeah. So, and also, favorite Batgirl, Cassandra Cain was part of this team. And we had a pretty cool lineup. Of course, you had Harley Quinn here, which was a kind of a given. It's Harley Quinn. She's everywhere. She's Marvel. I mean, she's DC's Deadpool. But what really got me was, again, Cassandra Cain part of the team, as well as Big Barda and Zealot from Wildcats. I thought that was really cool. Those are the two that Zealot and Barda were the ones that really threw me for a loop as to those two members showing up for this team. I was also, side note, I reached out to Manos if he wanted to collab on a review of this, but sadly he never got back to me. I imagine he's busy, which is okay. Manos, if you're watching this review by any chance, I would love to collab on you with a review of something in the near future. I miss working with you, man. Anyway, getting back to this. So, this comic is pretty awesome. Basically, what has happened is that Dinah's sister, Sin, has been kidnapped, and in order to get her back, her and Cassandra put together a team that is meant to, as Oliver quoted, to scare the shit out of anyone. And boy, do they scare the shit out of everyone when they show up. But the thing is, they don't contact Barbara Gordon, the original Batgirl, to join this team. There's a reason for that. I don't want to go too deep into it, but if you read the comic, there's a reason for that, and that's the next story arc. Anyway, so Dinah puts this team together in order to save her sister from her kidnappers. But who are her kidnappers, you may ask? It's the Amazons. Yeah, they literally have to go to Themyscira to save her sister Sin from the Amazons, who are planning to merge her spirit with a being called Megara. So yeah, this team. First off, I love the artwork. I absolutely love the pulp kind of drawn artwork. Let me see if I can get you a good example, shit like that. I really like just the Jack Kirby-ness of it. I love that artwork from Leonardo Romeo. Hope I'm saying his last name right. It's really good. I really love this kind of style. Just look at this. I love this freaking artwork, man. I also love how Kelly Thompson balances all of these team members together. I mean, you have a lot of personalities, not just Dinah and Cassandra, but you also have to contend with Zealot and Barda, not to mention you throw Harley Quinn, who Cassandra's we need Harley Quinn on this team. And they're like, why? Because because Cassandra goes, she almost beat me in a fight, because you need the Cassandra goes to bat for Harley on this team, because she's like, you need to have the unexpected on your team. And if you're wondering, why don't it, like, even the comic addresses this plot hole. Well, if she's kidnapped by the Amazons, why don't they contact Diana? And keep in mind, this is also during the events of Tom King's Wonder Woman, where the U.S. government is at war with the Amazons. If you want to check out that review, go check out my review for Wonder Woman by Tom King Volume 1, Wonder Woman Outlaw. I'm so excited to read next volume. I freaking loved Tom King's Wonder Woman. Anyway, so getting back to the point at hand, the action is really fluid in here. Kelly Thompson really knows how to do covert op stuff, but getting back to the point, I'm sorry I lost my train of thought. I not only lost my train of thought, but boarded a train of another thought entirely. There's a reason why they can't contact Diana and, you know, tell her about this, because, like, they're gonna have to attack her sisters, and go to war with them, and Diana's already, her back's up against the wall with the U.S. government. How do you think she's gonna fly with this? So, it is a little weak when you think about it, but at the same time, Kelly Thompson gives her dues to Wonder Woman. Like, there's a great line where Diana shows up on Themyscira, confronts the birds of prey, and Diana has this inner monologue of, people should be scared of Batman. Justly so. People, even though it's against their nature, are scared of Superman. That's not right. Everyone loves Wonder Woman, but everyone should be afraid of her. And I've said that for years. Like, if you are a major comic fan, then you know you shouldn't be scared of the Trinity, never be scared of Superman, like, be worried about Batman, and be absolutely terrified of Wonder Woman. And trust me, there is a great fight between Barda and Diana. Like, we hardly ever get fights between, because Barda's really the only other female superhero who could honestly go blow for blow with and Zealot too. Like, the two women who could possibly match Diana in terms of strength and power-wise are on this team, and they are like, fuck, we can't fight her. Even Barda goes, I would never, it depends on Barda has this moment where Harley asks her, you think you can beat Wonder Woman in a fight? And Barda goes, if she's in a bad mood, no. Like, I'm not winning that fight. Yeah. The story involving Megara as this big villain trying to be like this world-ending entity trying to merge with Sin's body. It's a really cool idea. I also like because it's existed around humans so long, it picks up their sarcasm and jokes. So Megara has this great moment where she's like talking to Sin and showing her life before her, and she's like, oh look, you're reading another book, how exciting. Yeah, I think it was just more along the lines of so we can get Sin's superpowers and have her be more involved with this book. That's what it really felt like at the end of the day. All in all, I really love this book. Harley, the inclusion of Harley Quinn made me go, it's overexposure, but I liked Harley's place in this. She actually has to, like, prove herself to the rest of the team in order to be a valuable asset to everyone else. And I kind of like that. Like, it's not like, oh, Harley's so cool and we need her. It's not like she's treated like a pillar of the DC universe. It's actually like, Harley even Dinah, Dinah's like, Harley tries her best. She really does, but, like, she has her moments. So I do like that they treat Harley's like as rather than just be like, oh, she's the wild card, but do nothing to explain that. In here it's like, oh yeah, she is the wild card, and you should be worried about her if she snaps. Yeah, I also love how they sneak onto Themyscira with the help of King Shark. They sneak inside. They literally get to Themyscira inside a Megalodon. How can you not love this comic, people? Like, seriously, how can you not love this comic? Anyway, do I recommend Birds of Prey? Yeah, this is a great jumping on point. If you liked Kelly Thompson's Black Widow, I gushed over that book. So yeah, I fucking love this book, and I can't wait to check out Volume 2 when it comes out. Chris, thank you once again from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for this comic. This was fucking awesome. Absolutely loved it. And yeah, if you've read Birds of Prey, let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of it. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.